Hi Gemini, welcome to your Valentine's Day love messages. These are an assessment really of your relationship, where it is and where it's heading. And as part of this, there will be an offer that is put forward as part of these. Have fun with it. I haven't done anything like this since like 2021, I think. So, so if you're, I will say just check it out. Before we start, as always, I would like to bless my decks of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance, and I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise and they help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So I'm going to give these a shuffle, and that is you guys as a couple right there, the Empress and the Emperor, connected and surrounded by the lovers. So your first triplet, what we're going to explore here is the health of the relationship, right? Let's see what's going on in that sphere. So you've got the Nine of Pentacles, beautiful, with the Five of Pentacles and the Hierophant card. I actually really love this because there's a feeling here of, it's almost like, you know what, we might not have much, or this might be a moment where things are like we're having a downtime or a down period financially. But you know what? We've got everything that we need just by being together. Our relationship is strong. Our love is strong. Our connection is strong. You know, I love this. And the Hierophant card, it is a marriage card. And you've got the Five of Pentacles. And interestingly enough, the Hierophant card is the number 5. Five of Pentacles are obviously number 5. 2 5s represents a vigil. And what this tells me is the health of the relationship is solid, even if the chips are down right now, right? Even if the finances aren't good for whatever reason, that's not your focus because the relationship, right, is strong. And it kind of reminds me of, I don't know if you've seen the film The Greatest Showman, like, you know, when they, like right at the beginning of the film and he gets with her and he says, you know, I'm going to get you all of this stuff. And you can see, like, at the beginning of the film, they haven't got a pot to piss in. You know, she leaves all her wealthy family and everything behind. And he's like, you know, we're going to be rich. We're going to be rich. And she doesn't care, right? They're so happy as they are with so little. It just kind of shows you that it ain't about stuff. It's about who you've got by your side. And it looks to me in these cards that you guys really understand that. So what a beautiful message to be able to give. In terms of the blessings of the relationship, you've got the Four of Cups. You've got the Sun card. I can't help but smile. And you've got the Emperor, the Emperor. You've got the Hierophant card, right? And so what this says to me is, even on the days where you're like, shit, you know, I thought we'd be further ahead by now or whatever, it's like there's an illumination of the wisdom and a really deep emotional feeling that you are not on your own. And it's like you're looking at each other and thinking, wow, you know what, we made the right decision. Like, we are the right us, right? So whether you're partnered, married, coupled, long-term commitment, etc., obviously these are for you. But yeah, I just love this. And it looks like one of the lessons that you guys have come into, or the understanding, is that when you hold the vibration of we're already good, everything else starts to come to you. And the fact that you've got the Sun card there tells me that it might be one of those times, like I said, the chips might be down for now, but I promise you the sun is literally just about to shine on your relationship. So hang on in there, okay? When it comes to your lessons for the relationship, you've got the Ten of Wands, okay? You've got the Empress, okay, and the High Priestess, right? So there's a couple of things that I want to say to you here. The first one, Gemini, we know you could talk the hind legs off a donkey, right? That's a saying that we have here in the UK. We know that, right? One thing that I do want you to consider is that the communication and conversation is flowing and it's easy. But the listening also needs to be there as well. And I say that because the Ten of Wands can sometimes show up where somebody is kind of talking at us and not necessarily to us. So you're being asked to consider that. On the other side of it as well, it can represent something that we are or another person is not ready to hear. And with this double hit of the Empress and the double hit of feminine energy here, it's you've got the Empress and the High Priestess, which is like a double hit of that feminine energy. And it's not to say that it's kind of a purposeful thing, but there does appear to be a feminine energy in your midst that is maybe not necessarily... I don't think they wish you ill, but I do think that they tend to meddle in your relationship. And so put in some solid boundaries or some distance between your relationship and that person may be one of the best ways for you to proceed. All right. And then finally, for the future of the relationship, you've got the King of Cups, the Six of Cups, and the Hanged Man, right? So your message here is just to ride it out. It's just a material storm, and that is it, right? Your future, the future of the relationship, I personally feel is strong. You're just in what I would consider like a bit of a tight spot, right? Financially, monetarily, maybe, you know, with the resources that are coming in, maybe only one of you's working at the moment. Try not to worry so much about that, because everything else in the partnership is actually really solid, and it's very, like, it's so nice to be able to give that message to say that you really get it and the relationship itself is actually really, really strong. Beautiful. So before we have a look at your central theme, my offer is, I am currently offering, so many of you will remember I used to offer a lover's spread. So I'm currently doing, again, the lover's spread. I'm only offering this for a week. So if you would like to get yours and you want me to have a look at your relationship, it's a lot deeper than this, and it's very much focused on just the relationship. And you and your partner and, you know, your connection, etc. There's a link in the description box below where you can order yours. I'm only offering this for a week. As I said, I'm not going to be doing them after that. So for this, you have for your central theme, you've got the Five of Pentacles with the Sun card. As I said, the financial issue is going to lift and it will be done. By the time we get into, I'm going to call it April, May, you'll be like, yeah, that was literally just a financial blip. And then you've got the Empress with the Six of Cups. This is the relationship is strong as it is, but I think it's moving into a time of true abundance and ease. And what I love most about this combination is that the central theme is the more you can go back to the times where it wasn't about stuff and it was just about the connection, the easier and happier you will be. The theme really here is about being happy in the relationship where you are with what you have and not seeking anything else. And I think you guys are pretty much like 85-90% of the way already there. With that said, I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Make sure you check out the link in the description box below to get yours. As I said, there's only going to be open for a week, and then I'll be shutting that down because I've got other things that I want to bring you. With that said, take care, and I'll see you soon.